Welcome. Whenever and wherever here is for you today, I'm glad you found this practice for when you've been sitting too long. Ideally, we'd all start our day with a little movement. A morning dance, a walk, a run, a swim, yoga. However, most people start, or a lot of people start their day sitting, followed by more sitting. Sometimes with really bad posture. And it's great if you are being productive, but the longer you sit, the more likely it is that you're going to be less productive. So let's take a break, a sitting break. I know, it's counterintuitive, but just come with me. As you inhale, sit up nice and tall, shoulders down your back. Just feel whatever is beneath you, the floor, the chair. Press down in order to lift up. Stack your spine as if you have coins in your back, largest denomination on the bottom, so you end up with an invisible dime, nickel, penny on top of whatever hair is on your head. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And then take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep open mouth sigh. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh out. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Open your mouth and sigh it out. And just take a moment to be here. Take a moment to breathe here. Yoga Sutra 246 says, Sthira Sukham Asana. Cultivate a steady or stable, easy, comfortable, or joyful seat or pose. You want to balance effort and relaxation. And you know you've done that when you can focus on the breath. Notice the inhale, a little pause, the exhale, and the little pause that starts the cycle all over again. As you're pressing down to lift up on the inhale, use your exhale to zip up, engage your core. What I mean by that is spread your toes, squeeze your perineum muscles together like you're trying not to go to the bathroom, belly button up and back, or prenatal variation is to visualize a zipper that closes as you run it down your sacrum, the flat part of your backside, through your pelvic floor, up to your belly button. Keeping this length in your spine, you can bring your hands to your waist or to the chair behind you, especially if you slide forward a little bit. Press down, lift up as you inhale, and as you exhale, find a baby back bend here, with the shoulders pressing down your back. Bring your hands to your thighs, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lean forward, sliding your hands down so the forearms are on the thighs. Find that little back bend again. And notice how this feels in your low back as you lengthen your ribs away from your hips on the inhale. Engage your core on the exhale. If you're chair bound, stay here. If this just feels good, stay here. Otherwise, you could stand up and fold halfway so that your hands are resting on the chair. You're reaching your sit bones away from your chair. Wherever you are, take one more inhale. If your hands are resting on your chair or on a table, rotate the elbows down as you exhale. Feel that in your upper back. And then press down as you inhale and lift up. Exhale, relax your arms down and notice how you feel. If you're standing, you can stay standing or you can have a seat. As you inhale, stretch your arms out and up. Exhale, hands through heart center down to your hips. As you inhale, step or shift your weight into your left foot. Exhale, bring your right knee up and give it a little squeeze. You're going to use the opposite hand to counterbalance. You can step on the chair if you like. You can rotate your ankle around in one direction and then the other direction, and then release it down. Inhale, arms go out and up. Exhale, hands come through heart center down to your hips. As you inhale, step or shift your weight into your right foot. Exhale, bring your left knee up and give it a squeeze. With one or both hands, opposite hand can counterbalance. And then release it down. And then if you're still standing, go ahead and have a seat. Notice how you feel. Hug your right knee in as you exhale and bring your right thigh up and over so that your right ankle is resting on your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. You can just stay like this. Breathing down the spine as you inhale, back up your spine as you exhale. Or you can bring your right forearm on top of your right shin, left forearm on top of that. Press down, lift your ribs up over so it's like you're stacking fire logs. And then just lean forward, finding that back bend in your lower body. Noticing how this feels in your right hip and thigh in particular. And then after a few breaths, just lift your body up, give that knee a squeeze, lower down, and then set up on the other side. Hugging your left knee in as you exhale, bring your left leg over, slide the leg so that the left ankle is on the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. And again, stay here, or bring your left shin or left forearm over your left shin, right forearm on top of that. Lift your ribs up as you inhale, so you're creating that space between your ribs and your hips. And as you exhale, lean forward. Shoulders down your back. And like I said, just a few breaths here. Noticing how this feels, breathing into any discomfort, any dis-ease, any tension. And then lifting your body up, exhale, give that knee a squeeze. One more time, use your exhale to hug the right knee in, bring it up and over, squeezing your inner thighs together. Heart up as you inhale. Exhale, rotate your upper body to the right. So you can hold on to the back of the chair. Left arm can come to the outside of your right thigh or just hug your knee. And obviously these poses can all be done standing. It's just a different engagement. Come back to center as you inhale. Exhale, hug that knee in and release it down. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hug your left knee in, bring it up and over. So now the inner thighs are crossed. Sitting up nice and tall as you exhale, rotate your upper body to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, relax your left leg down. And we're just going to sit for a moment. Again, cultivating that steady or stable, easy, comfortable, or joyful seat or pose. Noticing the inhale, a little pause, the exhale, and the little pause that starts it all over again. Remember your intention. Remember your dedication. Remember how it feels to sit here and breathe here as you move through your day. This is my third offering for the 12th annual Kiss My Asana yogathon. Like, share, comment with kindness, and please leave me a 7-word comment. And I'll see you next time.